Hey guys, it's coronavirus day 505, phase 3, day 15, and we have more higher coronavirus cases. Sorry to report, but we have 226 cases though. That's so that's literally a +8. So Toronto's in the lead still with 62 cases. 35 from Waterloo region, 24 from Peel region, 13 from York region, also 13 from Hamilton, and also from Halton region. So 11 deaths have been reported. So that's unfortunate, but and they have not reported variant cases. They do this sometimes. So I can just skip that. Vaccination, I don't have to tell you. Phase 3 rules are down below. And apparently there's going to be a phase 4, which will start early August. I'm being told by the Ontario government. So actually, for Ontario, indoor masking is to be remain in place when phase 3 ends up, and phase 4 will start. And I'm looking at a sign by Tim Hortons that says we encourage all customers to wear a mask, and then sign thank you. So of course, Ontario is currently in step 3 of with some, which allows all businesses to operate with some capacity restrictions. So Health Minister Christine Elliott said upon exiting the roadmap, the vast majority of public health measures, including capacity limits, will be lifted. Only a small number of measures will remain in place, including the requirement for passive screening, such as posting a sign and business requiring a safety plan. So that is still mandatory, okay? So the Ford government has said that Ontario will remain in step 3 for at least 3 weeks or so until 80% of those 12 and up and those have received one vaccine shot, and 75% of them, of citizens will are like fully vaccinated, like both vaccine shots. And 68.4% of Ontarians 12 and up are now fully vaccinated, while 80.2 have at least one vaccine shot. So next steps could come. So like you mentioned, it's mid-August. So Doug Ford, he's expecting that the vaccinations, up to 75 people getting vaccinated, and also that the exit step capacity limits will be for all sectors, as well for social gatherings and public events. Restaurants will still have to maintain distance of 2 meters, physical distancing of 2 meters, and also for social gathering and public events, indoors, outdoors. And restaurants will still have the and masks will also still have to be worn in workplaces where physical distancing cannot be maintained. So unless if the place can be physical distancing can be maintained, there's a mask requirement rule for those. And unlike some like other provinces like Alberta, so Jeff Kenney, who's the leader, the premier for Alberta, so they're just dropping the mask mandate with most of its pandemic restrictions. And for them, those who test positive for those who test positive won't have to isolate or anything, or close contacts be notified. Now, kind of risky, but it's their rules. So Doug Ford said, well, if those rules changes, well, that was up to Jeff Kenney to decide if he wanted to do it or not. And also, infectious disease specialist of House called Alberta's plan very risky. So, and then fourth wave in the fall is very likely, especially given the dominance of the more infectious India variant. So let's not forget about that. So Dr. Alan Baseman said, what they're doing in Alberta, a lot of it makes sense. It's just that it's way too early to do that. And it's very early to be withdrawing those kind of restrictions in the area of the India variant. And also the province of Quebec, and also and and USA down right our neighboring those down south have also went back to wearing masks indoors for safety reasons. So the only reason you'll ever take your mask off here is for if you have a medical condition, so children younger than 2 years old, and other special circumstances, although people will not have to provide proof. Of course, they didn't update hospitalizations, but ICU cases is at 117. -4, and ICU, and 77 on a ventilator. And apparently back then, so that's -9 actually. So, and of course they haven't updated long-term care home deaths, staff deaths, and outbreaks since the accurate info since yesterday. So you can just you can look at yesterday's info I provided. So please follow coronavirus safety rules and regulations and phase 3 rules. Don't have gatherings over 25 for the safety of others, because it could get worse. And since the India variant is at its highest and getting higher, sign up for vaccinations. I'm getting my vaccination this week. So you should too. Stay safe.